Hi everyone, it's Linda McKenna from Golden Rule Senior Placement Services coming to you today with Tuesday Talks. As we had planned, today being February 17th and a couple of days after Valentine's Day. And the topic is, since we just celebrated Valentine's Day, we're going to talk about the true meaning of do what you love and love what you do and the Golden Rule. So to no further ado, we're going to get right on it. Do what you love and love what you do means to pursue a career or activity that aligns with your passions and interests, finding joy and fulfillment in the work itself, essentially making it feel less like a job and more like an enjoyable pursuit. I agree with this wholeheartedly. I've always worked in a sales focus and a management focus as well too, whereas not only did I lead in sales, but I managed the sales teams. And quite frankly, it had to do with healthcare. And I really, truly felt that if I showed my love for my work, also was instilled in the team that I supported and managed. And it is showing that as an example to those that you lead makes all the difference in the world. But feeling it and it being meaningful, that if you love what you do and do what you love, makes all the day much more possible. Like I said, I've always worked in healthcare, and now with seniors, more so in a different capacity, actually more personal than I did before, because I did home health sales and I did hospice as well. But this point in time, it's strictly on seniors for a better quality of life in what they do. And the smile on those faces of senior loved ones when they move into their new home and begin their new quality of life is the most rewarding part of my work. Getting thank yous is not what it's about. Getting testimonials is not what it's about. It's actually the cream and the cherry on top. But it is really doing what I love and being an instrument, or actually having a mission and passion in doing what I love, but also being a very part of somebody's journey is priceless, really is. So I would hope that you, in your career or in your line of work or what you do, is what you love, but love what you do as well too. It's the best feeling in the world. And here's some key points about the phrase, do what you love and love what you do, is finding your passion. It encourages individuals to identify what they truly love doing and actively seek opportunities to incorporate that into their lives. So like I just said, I really incorporate this into lives, and it really what spanned me into going into senior placement, because I was at that point, at that threshold with my own parents and having to place them both at the same time. So I know the overwhelming part of it, but having passion in it and a focus and a mission in it makes it all more gratifying, but it really incorporates what I feel on a daily basis so that I'm instrumental in helping somebody. Increased satisfaction. When you love your work, you're more likely to experience a higher level of personal satisfaction and motivation. It inspires me daily. I'm going to be honest with you. Weekends, nights, whatever that it may be, even an inquiry, somebody reaching out to me, a lot of times it's all times of the day or in the evening time. I know what it feels like when you're at that threshold and needing assistance or just somebody to lean on, to talk to. It is satisfying that I am part of their journey, but I can relieve that stress from them and helping with their situation, and hopefully with the placement process that it goes nice and smoothly, transitions to their new home, and all the resources that encompasses that very delicate situation. So it does increase my satisfaction. It drives me even more and inspires me even more. Positive impact on productivity. Engaging in work you enjoy can lead to greater productivity and creativity. I agree. More than that, once it's like running a marathon, okay? As you pass certain parts of a marathon or a race and seeing that you achieved the next level makes you want to endure and go to the end, maybe to the next threshold or the end of the race. So it inspires you, it motivates you, and it really increases your productivity because you're striving for more. I'm not an athlete, but this is what drives me more than anything else and being more productive. I am very much in writing things to do and review every single day in my daily journal. It keeps me on track, but it also motivates me to make sure things are getting done, but motivates me to be on cue, be ready, and be very focused. But here's another thing also, it creates creativity. I focus a lot on social media, as you know, through Facebook, Instagram, now TikTok, and all these videos that I share on social media makes a difference. This creativity is to help somebody else out. So it is creative in a sense, but it really is assisting on their journey. This beautiful quote, do what you love and love what you do, was originally attributed by Confucius through Ray Bradbury, also came up with his own spin on the phrase. Confucius also wrote this: choose a job you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Love that. Because truthfully, I don't love each and every task on my list, but to me that actually is okay. Part of loving of what you do also means accepting that there will be aspects you don't necessarily enjoy to push the broader passion project forward. If I only did the things I love, I wouldn't appreciate the things as much. I so agree with that. These were my thoughts, and quite honest with you, there is some trying days, but it motivates me more to get the job accomplished and to be a real sensitive heart to those people that are going through such a really imminent situation and challenge at this point in time. This is written by Carlton Fisk. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the way you do great work is to love what you do. That was actually by Steve Jobs, ironically so. Carlton Fisk wrote this: if it's not what you achieve, it's what you overcome. That defines your career, Carlton Fisk. Athletes really experience this at many intervals of their sportsmanship, but their lives, especially we're going through the Olympics right now, and the trials and tribulations that they go to get there, to get to be Olympian, is very hard and true, but it motivates and it keeps you up and it keeps you involved to keep succeeding. I remember my son being a professional baseball player, but even before that is to work hard and be hard at your work. So it motivates you. If that was on his task every day for my son, it was that he was going to work hard at his craft. And that's how he excelled to where he was in his career. I can relate that also to my daughter, who is an occupational therapist. While she worked in the neuro ICU, is making somebody achieve the next goal, is making them so much better off than after them just sustaining a massive stroke, is being there, supportive, and motivating them. It makes them motivated and inspired more. I'm lucky I have the two children that I do, and guess what? They motivate me, inspire me every day with a text, a call, and whatever that is, to make my day even more complete, not only personally, but also professionally. So thank you, kudos to my two children, and of course my husband. Now we're going to talk about the golden rule, and that's why I named my company as such. It is the ethical principle of treating others as you would want to be treated. It's also known as the ethics of reciprocity. And that is also my motto or my logo. We treat our seniors the way we want to be treated ourselves. If you set an expectation of how you want to be treated, to follow the golden rule, and be willing to treat others the same, reciprocating boundary builds trust and reliability in relationship. What if someone constantly oversteps the boundaries you put in place? Isn't that something to ask yourself? Also, one of the values was the golden rule, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. That meant treating others with honesty, fairness, truthfulness, respect, consideration, neighborly assistance, and integrity. Empathy can motivate us to do good to others, as we can imagine what it would be like to be in the position and think about how it would be we want to be treated. Here then lies the origin of the golden rule. The golden rule can be expressed positively. Treat others as you would want to be treated yourself. I lead forth in this on a daily basis with my clients. I know the overwhelming part of their journey, and to be part of it, because I was there not only personally, but I've been there professionally for 8 years now, but is to have empathy. And a lot of them ask me, what do you think of this senior living community? What do you think of that? I just actually say it's not on my list. I never slander any particular community or home. And then they usually ask me, would you put your mother there? And that says a lot. And I actually say yes. So I use that a lot in my tasks, in my communication with my families or the clients to be placed themselves, that if it is good enough for my mom and dad, I solely appreciate that. So I want my clients to be treated as I want my mother to be treated, just the same. So the golden rule should be something in our lives on a daily basis. And unfortunately, society breaks us away from it. Being honest, having good morals, integrity, a good work ethic makes up the golden rule so much easier. And it really is priceless when you realize your work was done with not careless nature, but really careful, compassionate nature. Careless abound, meaning that you keep on going and going, and actually having sympathy and empathy and passion for what everybody is going through. So I agree with the golden rule on a daily basis. And really and truly, I learned that from my own parents and my grandparents. Being immigrants here, but they always said your work ethic is so important, and it's leaving a legacy. So they left me a legacy that I continue on. Hope to leave the legacy to my children, which they are inspiring to do on a daily basis, and then forth. So what a great legacy to leave behind is the actual golden rule. As always, I lead you to my website. It's www.goldenruleseniorplacement.com. There you will find the demographics, how to get in touch with me, my bio, testimonials, various options, resources, a whole library of all these video talks going back 8 years now. And also we started Words of Wisdom, which is on Wednesday, which I'll see you tomorrow. But more importantly is be blessed. Today is Acts of Kindness Day, and guess what? It embraces the golden rule as well. I'm here for you, and I wish you nothing but the best on this journey with your senior loved one, and if I could be part of it, it would be a blessing for myself as well. Next week, which will be February 24th, it's the who, why, where, and how to use senior placement. So no further avail. Have a wonderful week, a blessed day, and a blessed week. And I'll see you tomorrow on the wonderful Wednesday and Words of Wisdom. Thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you as well. Bye-bye now.